All right, everybody, want to talk to you about an exciting new hook that we're carrying here at GZ. It is the TTS Tantrum Tackle Solutions. Comes in this cool package right here. This is the 10-0. I've been primarily using the 10-0s and the 9-0s. I really like the 9-0s on the bullets, and as you can see, it can handle a lot of pressure. Teddy caught a grander on his 9-0 TTS that we had just sent him there prior to that. So definitely strong hooks. And just a couple things. So I have right here, this is the old Tantrum Hook. Okay, so a lot of you are probably familiar with the old Tantrum Hook. You see how it's got kind of that different kind of flat point right there, kind of different type of point. And everybody, you know, a lot of people had a lot of success with them. And it wasn't perfect, I will say. But it was definitely a hook that people loved. And what Nick went and did, which I feel like he put a lot of time and effort into this new hook. The stories, you know, the whole thing he went through, you know, with then taking this and trying to just make it his own hook and no longer a Fudo brand was a lot. So, you know, it's a lot doing that type of stuff and trying to find your own people to do it. And so, nice job, Nick. But here, let's just go over this really quick. I don't want to draw this video out too long, but you'll notice the point is definitely a little different here. You still have your flatter sides here, and you still have that kind of a digging point right here, and then you have a flat bottom, okay, under there. And this is ideally to make it so that the entry is not a huge hole you're ripping into the fish. It's just a clean entry, a poke through. And what I really like about this hook, the first time I sat down and had lunch with Nick and he said, check out these hooks we're gonna be making. I sat there and the first thing I saw was this point. And the entry point is just awesome, man. It doesn't take a lot of force. It's really sticky. You'll hear me say sticky a lot when I'm putting these hooks in my posts, and I'll say, you know, the sticky tantrum hooks. And what I talk about sticky is like, you know, guys make light gauge hooks and they're super sticky, or like fly fishing hooks. They're really sticky. You can just kind of touch them and they feel like they would stick, right? These don't need any sharpening out of the box. They're pretty much ready to go. What you may want to do is get a diamond file and just touch them up from time to time. Other than that, they are sticky. And the thing about it is that a lot of times sticky hooks have a tendency to fail under a lot of pressure because they are thinned out to make it very sticky. But these, I've put some serious heat on them. Teddy just caught a grander on one the other day. We caught one well over 900 pounds that we had on leader at one point for a few minutes, just pulling really hard while it was digging away. And the hook never straightened, never did anything weird. So point is awesome. Your barb is pretty much like a standard barb. I really like it. It's nothing crazy or new, but it's a good barb. That's what you want. The other thing you may notice is the difference between the older Tantrum hooks. You have a little bit more of a tuna bend in. So I guess like, you know, like the Pa'a style hooks where you kind of get that little bend in where the point's pulling a little more this way. What I really like about these hooks, and I'm glad Nick went this way, and I was actually surprised he went this way because I know, you know, it is kind of a little bit of a change, but I personally have always done really well on hooks that have a little bit less of that crazy tuna bend in it. And this still has it, but you have a little bit more, it comes around and then you have a little bit more straight out entry point on that, but then you still have that drive around here that's gonna drive it in. You know, when you look at the physics of how a hook works, you want that drive to come down and in. So that's why just a straight J hook isn't always the best hook on trolling lures. So, you know, all in all, and then, you know, needle eye right here to keep it flush, right? The transition. I always suggest using our heat shrink on hook rigs. You're just gonna have a better transition, and it's gonna allow this hook to pivot under pressure so that you know, you left cold hooks and stuff. But you can't go wrong with a 10-0 cable rig with our heat shrink on it. You're just going to catch more fish. That's the end of the day, really, what's going to happen. And yeah, they're awesome. I highly recommend trying them. You know, we've done well on a lot of different hooks, and we've been doing fantastic on these. And you know, if this style fits your type of fishing, I would definitely say give a couple of them a try. They're super sticky, really sharp, great shape. Check them out. TTS, we got them at GZ. and we got a pretty good stock of them, but they are running out quick. So I would get on there and grab a bunch. Even if your season isn't right now, grab them, because when these go, it may take a while to get them back in stock again. So that's my warning to you guys, because these aren't being made by some massive company. You know, Nick is kind of doing these, and you know, it may take a while to get the stocks back up if we sell out real quickly. So I probably wouldn't wait till next summer. I would get on these right away and get your stockpile and get your hook rigs ready for next season. Check them out. TTS. Better, sharper, stronger. Choo!